my God. I just finished book 2 in the Sun Serpent saga. This. Oh, I don't think they're going to show. Hold on. That's book 1, Sun Serpent. And then Star Spear is the second book. Oh my God. I need book 3. Like, okay. Book 1 ended with, like, okay, we're ready for book 2, but it didn't end on like this insane cliffhanger. Book 2, like, we're in the middle of something huge happening and it just stops. Like, when I was getting to the end of the book, I was like, okay, so much is happening. Are they going to wrap this up, or are they going to just leave us wondering, oh my gosh, like something huge is going on, this whole scene, and it's just like, okay, book 3 will be coming in 2024. I need book 3 today. I need it right now. I need to look up when book 3 is coming out because, oh my God. So I have them digitally, but I just bought the physical copies yesterday because I'm in love with this series. And I don't know why I thought it was going to be a 2-book series, but no, there's a book 3. Oh my gosh. It's so good. Both of those books are 5 stars. Oh my goodness. And I've never heard anyone talk about it. So while I wait for book 3, I'll be reading other books. Right now, I started Into the Drowning Deep. I got this last year around October. No. Yeah, I think I got this last year, like around Halloween, and decided to wait for the summer because this happens during the summer. And I know people are reading. I've seen that people are reading this for like Summerween, which I want to do. Maybe next year I want to try to do Summerween. But I like Myra Grant. I've read one of her books, and like, I like her writing style. So I'm only about 60 pages in, I think. But it's about killer mermaids and this sister that's going to figure out what happened to her sister, who was lost at sea. And there's this video that like happened at to her sister. It was like, there were mermaids, but people think that it's fake. But that like exploration vessel, it like sunk, and no one knows what happened. So she's going on this voyage to go prove to everyone that mermaids are real and find out what happened to her sister. Sounds really good. I've never read anything with mermaids, so I'm excited to continue with this. I'm still so shook from Star Spear. I feel like this is a series that's gonna like blow up. No, it's really, really good. I finished The Wren in the Holly Library. I gave it 4 stars. I think it could have been better. I think things were rushed, and I didn't like that. It was also a little cringy. There were some parts of the book I was like, no, that could have been written better. Even the end, like, something happens at the end. I was like, oh, that's it. Just could have been written better, I felt. So I gave it 4 stars. It was really fun to read, and it was so fast paced. And I will read book 2, but I did not enjoy it as much as I thought, or I thought it was going to be a 5 star. That's what I thought. And it's 4 because of some cringy wording and things being rushed. But it was fun though. and I love the cover. It's July 20th, it's our anniversary, and Tyler brought me shopping because I have no nice clothes. Like when we went to the other mall, I bought super casual clothes and then realized like we have trips coming up, and if we go anywhere nice, like I have nothing to wear. So we're at this huge mall. I mean, every mall that we've been to has been huge, but this one is like really, really big. I just did quite a bit of shopping in a store that's very similar to like H&M and Forever 21 if like they had a baby. So now I'm in the other part of the mall and I'm looking for H&M. Tyler's getting a massage right now and then I'm gonna find him. But yeah, I'm really glad to be getting some clothes. It's funny, Tyler's always buying me clothes. Like I feel like any trip we take, or like just all the time, he's like, yeah, let's go buy you some clothes. Tyler went to get the car. I really need some very basic shoes, like black flats, brown flats, something like that. So that's what I'm on the hunt for. So far, this has been my favorite mall, clothes-wise. There are a lot of good clothes stores in here, but it is hot. There's no AC anywhere. So I have like 30 minutes to look for some shoes. That's Allie's gift. That's not Bullet's toy. Hello. It is July 29th. I have been here for over a month. That is insane. It does not feel like it. It does not feel like I've been here for that long. But I mean, the first like 10 days of being here was just adjusting to the time. Maybe that's why it doesn't feel so long. But I thought we could do a little bit of an update on some things. I am liking this little microphone that I got from TikTok shop, but there will be times that I can't hold a microphone, so I got one. It's actually, I got this mic, which I'm going to test today because I'm going to make a journal video and I'm going to be talking through it. So I'm really glad I have like a I don't know what you would call like a more serious mic. I don't know. But this one is doing a good job for like, I don't know, the $8 it costs, something like that. I have my coffee. I am going to go out in a little bit and I think I might get a coffee to go, but I need some energy. It is still plenty hot here. I'm so interested to see when the temperature starts to change. I mean, it's not even August yet. August is going to be hot, but it is interesting how the weather outside affects the weather inside so much. And like some mornings it'll be pretty cool, and then some mornings it will, you know, it's like hot outside. But it's just adjusting to that, to not having central AC. It's an adjustment. I don't know why I brought that up. So, in one of my other vlogs, I showed that there was a bookstore that I happened upon, and they have books in English, like rows and rows of books. It was funny. I went into the store, and Turkish bookstores, they'll have like a section, like in the stores that I've been in, they'll have like a small section with like some English books. I was like, oh, nice. Like there's some like UK versions of some books. That's cool, and they're in English. And then I went into the back of the store, like where there are like rows of books. It looks kind of library-ish in that section. And I was like, oh, I just want to look at books, even if I can't read them. And there's a huge section, and they were in English, and I freaked out because there are all these super popular books that I want to read in the UK editions in English. And I was so excited. Now, it's not in the mall that is closest to us, but it's just like it's a very short drive. And it makes me really happy to know that if I want to go pick out a physical book, if I don't want to wait a month for a book to come from Amazon, which I'm waiting on books right now, then I can go to a store and pick out a book in English and in a UK edition. So when I was there, I picked up books. None of these are new releases, but they're all books that are on my TBR, and like pretty soon TBR, like pretty immediate. I got the Book of Azrael. Now, I can't find this in like the US. And even on Amazon, it was like, at least when I looked a while back, you couldn't buy this anymore. Like you had to get a different, you had to get like the hardback. You couldn't find, I could not find the paperback, and you can't find this in stores. I could not. So when I saw it, I was all excited because I know like that the third or fourth book just recently came out, and that this is a loved romantasy series, and there are monsters. That's pretty much all I know, but that people really like this book. So I was like, yes, and I already have this digitally, so I can have like a digital and physical copy, and I can't wait to read it. This book I have on Audible, so I'm going to tandem read all these books, but this one I meant to buy before coming here and just didn't, and that's The Hunger of the Gods by John Gwynne. This is the second book in the Bloodsworn series. The third one just recently came out, so I do want to get back into this world because I really loved the first. This is high fantasy, adult high fantasy, so this is not uh you know easy, very, I don't know, easy fantasy. It's not YA. This world building is vast. And it's really interesting. We're following 3 characters, and I don't want to wait too long to get to this because I don't want to forget what happens, but we really like our characters. It's kind of like Vikings, the show, because they are like Vikings. And I mean, oh, the cover's so cool. The cover for all 3 of the books that are out now are really cool. This is the UK edition, so it is going to be a slightly smaller size than the first book. And I don't know, the US editions, they're more like floppy, but that's okay. I want a physical copy, and I actually really like the narrator for these books on Audible. He has a voice that's like perfect for these. I'm so picky about voices, but the John Gwynne books, they picked good narrators. And then I got a book that I already bought, but I didn't get the edition that I wanted. I wanted this edition. I got The Raven Boys, which I know is a loved series. I have no idea what this is about. But I saw that Catherine Karras and, oh my gosh, Megan Roanan, I'm hoping I'm saying their names right, that they love these series. Like Megan Roanan has talked about this book quite a bit, and this is the edition that she has because she's in the UK, and I really wanted her edition. The other edition has, I know that you're following like multiple characters, and it has like guys here. It's just not as pleasing to look at. So I was like, yes, I got the UK version, the UK version, and it's so much nicer. And I'm excited to get to this. And I don't know what I'm going to do with my other version, but this was also only like €8. Euros. So it was really inexpensive. I had to stop myself from buying too many books because I do have a large stack here to get through until all of my books get here, which I'm very excited about. I think our stuff is supposed to arrive in Istanbul August 20th, I think. So I should be getting my stuff at the end of August. I was watching Catherine Karras's video today that I think she posted yesterday of her like reorganizing her office. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to have my desk and to have my space. Because right now I'm in the kitchen, which is totally fine, but it is the warmest room in the house. And I love my table. I love my kitchen. But I was like, all my stuff is there. And then if we eat there, every day I'm moving my stuff and it just can look really cluttered. So I cannot wait to have my desk and all of my books, all my stuff. But I'm so glad there's an English bookstore. Oh, and I also got a few other things. I got this little notebook. I thought the art was really pretty. I think both of these are blank pages. Yeah. And then I got this one too. Very pretty. I actually have a lot to do today. We are going to Iceland on Thursday. So that's my next trip. I have no idea what we're doing in Iceland. This is not my trip that I'm planning. His family's planning everything, so I have no idea what we're doing. I don't know where we're staying, nothing. But I do need to prepare the house and pack and everything for that. And I am going to be doing a glam up the next few days, which I've been like waiting for because I want to wait until like very last few days before leaving. But I'm going to redo my nails because I can't stand this gray green that I have going on right now. I'm going to do a neutral and then I'm going to cut my hair. I always cut or bleach, do something to my hair for my birthday. And my birthday is on the 4th. We will be in Iceland for my birthday. So I'm going to cut my hair before we go. I would go blonde, but I don't have all my supplies to go blonde. So I'm going to cut it because I've had this like shag wolf cut for a little while and it's just, I'm ready for a change. I want shorter hair for the rest of the summer and I kind of want my hair to like grow out. I want it more one length. I think I'm over having so many layers. So I'm going to cut the bottom to make it shorter and keep this like lighter brown for right now. And I'm going to like do my lashes. I'm very much looking forward to it, but you don't want to do that stuff too soon, like nails and lashes before you travel. And we'll be in Iceland for a week. So I will be posting a video that was in March when I came here to visit for the first time. So I'm going to look really different. I have blonde hair, which editing that video, I miss my blonde hair. I think it looks super cute. And Bullet is a kitten. Like I loved editing that video and seeing him so tiny. But that will be posted when I'm in Iceland. So it's kind of a rewind, but you'll get to see me here for the first time. So I'm really glad I'll be posting that video finally. That video was supposed to be posted forever ago. But other updates, the cats are getting along so much better, which is good because we are leaving. They will have a cat sitter, but they are much friendlier to each other now. I mean, Bullet has always really liked her, but now she's playing with him. There are times when she's like, okay, buddy, you need to stop. But I think that happens just with any cats that live together. They'll sleep near each other. It's so good that they're starting to get along because we are leaving. And I'm really happy that we have a cat sitter for this trip because they're still becoming friends. But today I'm going to clean the house because I did not clean the last 2 days. I need to do laundry. I'm also going to go look for shoes. I'm having the hardest time finding shoes. So I'm going to venture out to an area I haven't been to yet and look for some shoes and then continue to read. Oh, right now I'm reading Riley Sager's Middle of the Night. I have to say, I love Riley Sager. With the exception of The Last Time I Lied. This book feels like that book, where I'm kind of like, I just kind of want to know what happens. And it's not a book that I can't put down. Every other Riley Sager, I feel like I think I've read them all in like 2 days. Like I couldn't put it down. They were super exciting. This one, I'm just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like there are flaws in this story. But I also heard poor reviews of it before starting to read it. And I don't know if that's kind of helping to sway my opinion. Like I'm looking for the flaws. But the fact that I am not super excited to pick it up, that says something. That it's not going to be my favorite. I don't think it's starting to pick up I think there's 100 pages left, but it's not as exciting as other Riley Sagers. And it's just not my favorite so far, which is a shame. But I do know that there are mixed reviews about this book. I know I've heard reviews of people just feeling that it's not Riley Sager, that this is not, that it's not his best. So I'm going to finish that today and then maybe start Earth of Breath and Wind, the second book in Crescent City series. I might start that today because I would love to finish that before August so I can do that wrap up. Oh, and I have 2 videos to make. So I'm going to go get some stuff done and we'll see my glam up in the next few days. I'll have much shorter hair.